So here we are back. Vern versus Willie. Hopping, jumping Willie. And you'll see when he shoots, he hops up, exaggerates, throws his cue in the air. It's crazy. Don't know how he makes a shot. Oh, Vern with the nerves, maybe. Can't do that, or really, I'll make quick work of you. You see how he hops up, and they call him hopping or jumping Willie. He hops straight up after every shot, does not stay down at all. Don't know how he makes the ball. He really does shoot good, even for as much as he hops around. He's a good shot. Can't go missing like Vern did there. And I'm going to be taking off here, guys, for a little bit. Ben will be back. As soon as Ben gets back, he's out checking the weather. I will be off and see you guys a little later. Hey, Joseph, how you doing on YouTube? Corey, no, I did not play in this. I was entered in it, but with all the time I was in the hospital, not sure whether I was getting out. With a big waiting list on here too, I pulled out. So I have barely picked up a cue in the last 6 weeks either. So been in and out of the hospital that long. Look at that hop on that.
Big Willie style.
Yeah, Big Willie style.
He would have hit the ceiling.
Leland Decker, if I'm pronouncing that right, from Dallas, Fort Worth. Welcome. Checking the weather. Yep, Grant's saying got to go outside and create some smoke. Foul. He's showing off to all his buddies here. That's why he missed that. He's got to watch. Vern can shoot. And it looks like it'll be high ball for Vern. He shoots fairly fast. I play Vern a fair bit in league. I've played against him for years. Joseph, we'd love to be at Derby, but we just got to get the invite and we'd go. Yeah, we'd love to get down there. We just got to be invited. We'd love to stream that. This might go on the side the way Vern played that. He does. He's good if he can hold the cue ball right there. Oh, he shoots those. He shoots very quick. He's got to slow down just a little bit.
Looks like I didn't miss too much. Willie with the first game.
Thanks, Robert. You should have seen that hop on that 8-ball. He exaggerated that. He tried to jump and hit his head on the light.
He loves to exaggerate it.
Well, he did because he's got all his buddies here too. And then then he screwed up on the break and he double tapped the cue ball on the break trying to.
They eat it up.
Yeah.
His friends watching, they eat it up. They love watching him. Vern's a good player, so Willie's got his work cut out for him here.
That's what I was saying. He's got to not mess around too much or he'll find himself in trouble.
He still hasn't figured out how to mark the scoreboard properly,
No,
so it actually says he's up 10-0. I was laughing with the guys about that yesterday with
I saw
Pedro's
that over there.
match.
Yeah.
He's got funny here. A little bit on the wrong side of this 2 and on the rail. Might need to float down and play the 6 in the top right next.
I don't think there's much floating with that. No, he's got a little bit of an angle there. He might be able to push through and go off the rail and play the 6 in the top left.
Yeah, that's a little tricky. It's easy to land on the wrong side of the 6 there. I think that's what he's worried about. Cue ball's on the rail, so he's going to jump really high on this shot. Anytime the cue ball's on the rail, he extra jumps. Like if he has to spin the ball a lot or something a little tricky, he jumps pretty good. Where usually, the ball on the rail, I tell people you really got to stay down.
Yeah.
He slow rolled it, so he's going to go up and down, play the 1 in the side, I would imagine, next.
Yeah, this will be a good angle to see his little jump.
Yeah. He's even got some fans on the stream. Albert's watching.
They're saying the Derby's freezing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, guys. So
God.
we bring you free streams. We're not charging you pay-per-view like they do down there. It's not the way to grow the sport.
No, and that way, if it ever does freeze, we don't need to reimburse you guys.
Yeah, technical difficulties are...
They're acceptable when it's free,
Yeah.
We don't have many of them, though.
No.
No,
we try to bring you the best we can and the best out there for free.
Hans wants to know if he needs a Fargo to play in these tournaments. I think you did need to have an established rating.
Or known ability.
Yeah, you had to be known ability under the 580, like well-known ability.
Yeah.
And Willie jumped quite a bit on that 8 and missed it, so good chance for Vern to tie this up here. Nice little 2-rail shape there. That's a brave shot because you can scratch in either side pocket playing it like that.
Yeah, he tends to like moving that cue ball around. And
He does. He's got a big stroke.
Yeah. I was telling everybody I played Vern in league for I don't know how many years, can't count anymore.
I've actually known Vern for quite a few years too, maybe 12 years.
10-1?
They're joking about the score too. It's 10-0. 10-1. Or it's 1,001. They got it flipped over now, but Willie had his 1 marked on the other,
The other side, yeah.
Everyone's joking about it. Marvin says this guy defies all laws of fundamentals. That's for sure.
He does.
Mike Map that 153.
Quick ad just before Vern breaks here. Mitch Map Attack with Shaganappy GM. Give him a call. Shoot him an email there. Good break from Vern there. He's calling the 5 in the side off of this 9 ball. Low balls don't look too bad because the 2 can develop the 6 if the 6 just doesn't go on its own. He's got the 1 ball here, it looks like. Good shot, but he let the cue ball go a little too much. Now he's shooting over the 9 if he wants to shoot the 7, but he's going to cut the 4 real quick. Undercuts it. See if Willie shoots the 15 and breaks the 11 right now. I think that's the shot. Goes into it pretty heavy. Didn't really get the best of that. I think the 11 still goes off the rail, off the 6 in. So looks like Ryan's taking off for the night, so you guys are stuck with me. Make sure you guys are clicking that share button lots for me. We'll be live all night. Probably be a late one tonight. Look at the motion on that shot, but he pots well. The crowd loves it. They're all getting a good laugh. Get their money's worth. Yeah, James brings up a good point there. All you got to do is get the tournament to record the Fargo, or record to Fargo, I should say. Vern's got a bit of a tester on this 2-ball here. Yeah, that's a tough shot. What's he leaving Willie? Looks like he's left Willie perfect here. He can shoot the 11 or the 13. I think he'll just shoot the 11, draw back a little. Can get to the 8 from the 13 pretty easy. Draws a little further than he would have liked, but he's okay here. Look outside pocket. Swish. That's an oopsie. Ball in hand for Vern. B-side match here, guys, so loser of this will be out. I think we'll have an A-side match coming up after this, as far as I was informed. Not sure who it'll be yet. Nice little shot there from Vern to draw out. Straight in on the 8 for a 2-1 lead here. Willie's not happy. Knows some missed opportunity. Another one of our great sponsors here at Q Sports Live, the Mike Burton Home Team. Go check out their Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Give them a like, subscribe, a follow. Brutal game gear, guys. Go check them out, brutalusa.com. Lots of cool designs on there. Willie to break. Trailing 2-1. He often does this. He wasn't really trying to make a ball on that break. He likes to do that where he just make the opponent try to run out. So he'll break the balls not too wide open and make his opponent shoot first, hoping that they move a lot of the stuff out of his way or trap themselves with a tied up ball or something. But Vern says, "Not this time, Willie. I'm missing early." Took a swing and got a pretty good cue ball there. I think Vern has this 9, but it's tough when you're that close to the ball to judge the angle. And it's a very blind pocket. Looking completely away from it, letting this cue ball fly a bit. Oh, he got a bad rub on that 11, put it in a way worse spot than it was before. Plays the bank, but hits it a little too hard, so it's straightened out too much. Not the worst case scenario, though. He's put Willie in a tough spot. Does he cut the 6 and go into the 5, 7, 8, around that? I think that's the shot here. Got to be aggressive sometimes. That's just it too, James. I brought that up earlier. Like, good straight pool player, they just pick those racks apart, no problem. Smart shot from Willie. Cover the top right corner where the 11 needs to go. Still wants to make Vern work for this. Might just shoot the 11 now in the side before he tries to run these balls. No, he's going to open with the 10. He's going to be careful here. You don't want to open these up before you're sure you can run out. That's a good shot. Shooting over a ball is never fun. He did really well there, though. That was a tough shot. Little unlucky, ended up on this angle. Now he's really going to be moving the balls here. Pretty much just going straight into the 5. I don't see how he gets shape on another ball after this. Yeah, he's going to take the thin cut on the 14 here. This is a tough shot. He's shooting it opposite-handed, too. Makes it way tougher. Did well to pot it. He did really well to pot it, but does he have a shot here? I feel like his only shot here might be a kick. I don't think the bank goes. I think the 6 is in the way of the bank. He's called the bank. Oh, he is playing the kick. Oh, but he didn't hit it on the way, but he hit it on the way back. Willie doesn't like that, but he should. He now has control. Can shoot the 6 ball and maybe follow through it as a 2-way. Sure what he's looking at here. He's in a bit of a weird spot, but there's a lot of 2-way shots here. If he just plays straight top through this ball. Should make it if it goes, though. Straight in. Yeah, that's a good shot. He didn't quite come far enough to see the 4. He's got a weird angle on the 2 and the 3. I think he still needs to cut this 3 in the side and just juice it a little. What's the score on table 7? Terry's sitting in the way of the scorecard, so I can't see. You'll have to wait till he moves. Good shot from Willie there. He could see the 4, and he made a great shot. Perfect on this, too. I think just play forward for the 7 next. 3 leads him to the 8, nice and easy. If he doesn't like that, he can play the 3, then the 7. Yeah, he'll shoot the 7, probably draw back for the 3 in the side. Free Willie, yeah, that's a good name for him too, Marvin. Free Willie. Yeah, draws back for the side. He's gonna be sort of on the wrong angle and the cue ball on the rail, but 8's close to the pocket. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's see what he's looking at here. A little straight. Can he jack up and draw back? Looks like that's what he's going to do. And he hit the horn. And he's put this 3 in a really bad spot where if Vern doesn't like the bank or the cut, he can just play safe behind the 8. And even if he doesn't get full cover, he's still not really leaving a shot on the 3. Willie's not happy here. He knows he's in big trouble. I feel like Vern could have done a little more with that safe. He sort of left Willie a free swing at this, and he might be able to play this with a bit of a 2-way. Leave the cue ball around where he did last time. That's what he's doing. He jumped with both feet there. He left Vern in the same spot, and now you might need to take on the bank or really get cover behind the 8. Oh, he's using the 11 for cover. That's a great shot. That's a really good touch there from Vern. He's in a weird spot here. You can go one rail and kick this. You're going to have a tough shot on the 8. Or you can go top rail, side rail to try to make it. But again, you'll have a much tougher shot on the 8. If you go 2 rails, you're kind of hitting it full. Cue ball's sort of going to stay where it is, where the 3 is. Then you'd be banking the 8 or trying to find a safe from the 8. I don't mind going one rail here, just below the side pocket. Try to cut it in. If you do manage to cut it in, cue ball should go to the left side of the table. I think he's called safe, though. That's not going to work. Other than he might have left this a little straight in. See if he can cheat this pocket a bit. Got to punch this. Didn't punch it enough. Horn for shape. No, he scratches. And that's going to make it 2-2.
This isn't going to be a good jump.
I think he'll just shoot the 3 in the left side and roll forward. See how high he jumps here. Side view will show us a little better how high he jumps, I think. Oh, that's the most I've ever seen him stay down. This will be the one where he jumps. Wow. That's the most still Willie has ever stayed. Very surprising. The thumper jump break cue, guys. They just unveiled the T4 upgraded shaft. If you're looking at getting your hands on one of those, send us a message. We'll make sure they ship it right to your door. Vern to break, tied at 2 here, race to 5. B-side match. If you guys are just tuning in, we're live at the Hidden Spot in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, watching the 580 and lower Fargo tournament. Dry break from Vern, but a little bit tied up near the top right. That'll be the issue. Stripes don't look bad other than those balls up there near the top right. Look like the match on table 7's done. 5-3. Terry lost, it looks like. What skill level is Willie? He's a 580 and under. I wouldn't know how else to describe Willie's game. It's interesting, different. He's a smart player, but his fundamentals are far from perfect. Any more WPBA events coming up? I'm not sure. I'm not sure when the next WPBA event is. He's going to try stripes here.
Oh, shit.
He played good.
So he's going to try to use the 14 to break those balls out.
You know what I told him to do? I just told him to slow down. Oh my God, he's right there. Compared to
Martin's back, and he's just in time to watch Jumping Willie. Free Willie.
Good job, Mitch. Did you win?
Okay, well, let's. But you beat Land.
I know. Okay, let's play cards.
Let's go. I'm in.
What was the score though? What was the
You want to play
score?
6 5?
No.
I did. I didn't win a game.
I think he goes for the breakout now. Thin the 14. You got to hit it real thin. Send the cue ball towards the 5. That's what he's doing. Oh, but he hit it too hard and not thin enough. Took a real flyer at that. So he's handed it back over to Vern. See what Vern can do here.
It's warmer, right? So, like, it's more natural. Oh my god, I was like coming off the rails, like it just died on me.
Same problem that was Willie's is Vern's. It's the 5 ball up there with the 12 near the top right. And the 3 ball as well. Oh, he was trying to get angle on the 2 so he could go into those balls, but he overhit it. It's going to kick at the 2, but what do you do next? Great shot. Willie was hoping he would make that too. Do I think it's a good idea to use a Sony A200 camera to stream with? Martin wants to know. I'm actually not sure. I'm not 100% on the best cameras to use for streaming. I know we use Sony 4Ks. And ideally, you have about $3,000 laying around and you can buy a PTZ optics. That's the best camera. That's this one on the side here. That's our pan, tilt, zoom. They're not cheap, but they are incredible.
That's okay.
Vern fires at the 1, trying to break out the 5, but he didn't break it out. A good thing, too, because he missed the 1. Willie would be smart to get this ball in the open where he can use it for a breakout later. That's a good shot. But he may have left Vern the 5 ball here. Does it go? It does. It certainly does. Willie didn't take a good look at that. He should have went over and looked to make sure that shot wasn't possible first. Yeah, PTZ, Martin. PTZ Optics is the name of that camera. 2 rails, overhit it. He's going to land right on top of this. Pretty much the only spot he can't be. And now he needs to kick at this. I don't think the bank goes. The cut almost certainly doesn't go. It's too close to the ball. Too close to the ball to make that cut work. So Willie again with a chance. Let's see if he can take a 3-2 lead here. Starting down there, then work his way up table. Looks to be a little straight on this ball, but he can just draw this back up the rail. Just get past the side pocket here. That's really nicely done from Willie there. Starting to stay down a little more on these shots. Maybe there's some pressure building on Willie. It's like a slow jump now. Ah, you don't see Willie stay down very often, but he's starting to stay down a little more. Except for that one. He likes to jump on the 8. And it's his break here. Another one of our great sponsors here at Q Sports Live, Nick's Q Innovation. Give them a call if you guys need some Q repairs. Maybe you need a new wrap, an extension, new tip, If you're looking at getting a carbon fiber shaft, he's building shafts, jump cues. He sells gloves, chalk, all kinds of little pool knickknacks. Go check him out, guys. Tell him Q Sports Live sent you. Willie again with the soft second ball. He would have been quite content with not making a ball there, but he's made one. We'll see if he tries to run this out or if he just plays an early safe. Shot that one pretty loose, trying to break those balls out. Didn't do himself any favors there. My opinion on carbon fiber shafts, Martin wants to know on the Facebook chat. I think they're the future of pool. I really do. And personally, I'll never play with another shaft. Other than that, Jacoby Black is just the end-all of shafts for me. It just hits so good. Well, the ball's laying not bad for Vern here. Try to tie this up. He's playing the 6, which really surprises me. This one ball can end up in a bad spot if you're not careful. Somehow the 6 moved but didn't go in. He's put the 11 on top of the 9, which doesn't make Willie happy. That's funny, Blaine. I did say that about the Danielson. I said it was the last wood shaft I would ever play with. I made sure to word that properly because I knew the Jacoby Black was coming. Synergy's a great shaft as well, Martin. Yeah, Q-Tech.
Finally, A-Tech.
Breaks out the 7, but does he? He breaks it in, not out. It's in a way worse spot than it was before. It does go on the left side, but can he get there? Not like that, he can't. Doesn't go on the right side, fairly certain, but let's take a look at this other angle. It's called the bank. Coming across the ball, hit a little too hard and went 2 rails. Look at this, he's left Willie tough again. Combo on the 14, should send the cue ball up table to get on the 11 in the side, maybe nudge the 9 out in the open. Have I shot a defy yet? Never even heard of it, Donovan. Defy, who makes that? Comes with the safety. He's not going to like that. He didn't want to put that 12 in jail. Vern kicks 2 rails into the 4. Doesn't get a rail after. Got to get a rail after contact here. McDermott makes the defy. I haven't shot with it yet, but I like to try all the new stuff. Never know what you might find. Ball in hand for Willie here. He's still not out, though. This is still tricky. He's going to open with this combo down here and maybe try to break the 12 right now. That's what he's doing. Oh, he's done well. That's a fantastic shot from Willie there. The 11 in the side, but he's shooting over the ball, so this is a little bit tough. See if he tries to find a safe again. He's looking at how could he get safe here again. You don't want to leave your opponent a free bank. Looks like he has chose to shoot this 11 in the side. Risky shot. He really has to make this a do or die. Super jump on that one. He was trying to will the 9 by the 4. He'll shoot the 12 and break it out now. Oh, but he undercut it. Broke it out for Vern instead. Now Vern was trying to draw back to get the 4 on the left side, but he underhit it by a lot, and now I think he needs to kick it in there. I don't see a better shot. I think that's what he's going to do, kick it towards the side. Oh, but the cue ball ends up in there. Ball in hand for Willie to get himself on the hill here. Yeah, sorry guys, I just had to turn the volume off there for a sec while I was talking to Mr. Ronnie Redding. Do we use USB PTZ? Not really sure what you mean by that, Martin. I know there's a USB that plugs into a ripsaw device that plugs into a HDMI cable that goes into the PTZ. You're better off just send us a message if you got any more inquiries about what cameras and stuff that we use. Kelly, it's a 7-foot diamond bar box. Yeah, Eddie, if you're looking for something tapered thinner, you'd have to like call Jacoby and custom order it. But I know there's a few other shafts out there like the Rogue that come in different sizes. Yeah, if the USB PTZ is listed at $18.99, then I feel like that's probably not the same one. Because we paid about $3 for this one. Hilly Willy, about to be on the hilly. Yeah, jumps it in nicely. 4-2. LOL, the crowd loves them some Jumping Willie. As do I. I've always loved watching Willie play. Very entertaining.
Farhat's going to win this tournament, you motherfucker.
Farhat's going to win the tournament, he says. Vern to break. He needed a good one, and he got it. But not an easy look here. 7 ball and maybe break out that 1 right now, and then he's got a chance. This is the key shot, though. I am still playing with the Jacoby Black. Hey, no problem, Martin. Shoot us a message. We're more than happy to help with any tech questions you have. Definitely, we love it when people are setting up their own stuff and trying to grow the game, so we're more than happy to help. Yeah, he would rather that ball didn't go in because now he's in a really bad spot, and Willie's got the advantage with where that one ball is. Fairly certain the bank in the side does not go on the 2, which it definitely doesn't. Looks like he's trying to do something with this 6-ball, bank it. Well, a good chance for Willie to close this out now. All his balls are in the open. They all go. The only tricky balls, maybe the 12-13, but the combination actually looks nice, and you can make the 13 from the proper spot and just clear the pocket. So he should be okay here. Might just be able to see the 13 now. I think he can. If not, he can shoot this 10 ball that's near the 8. Sort of spin into the 13, but you don't want to move the balls around if you don't have to. A little thin on the contact there, and that's why he lost the cue ball too much. He cannot see the pot in the side. This match isn't over yet. Safety, but he's overrun it and left the 5 ball. Big chance for Vern to stay in this match. Got a good match coming up next for you guys, too. An A-side match, Warren Venn and Cliff Jacobson. That'll be a good one. Both great players. Cliff will be another one of the players that can definitely win this tournament. Warren's been playing some great pool lately, putting in a lot of time. Just a little stop shot here will do. He can draw a couple inches if he needs to. 8 goes in the side. Pretty easy, I think. He nearly rattled it. Nonetheless, 8 in the side to get it to 4-3. He does just that. And I think it's Willie's break here. Willie doesn't know it yet, but
You're so tall, handsome.
up your game, guys. Go check out jamupapparel.com. All kinds of cool designs on there. You guys are looking for some team shirts? This is the place to go. jamupapparel.com. Some people were asking about the Jacoby Black. There it is, guys. That's the shaft I play with. Ryan plays with. Grant plays with. You'll see a lot of good players playing with this shaft. If you're looking at getting your hands on one of those, send us a message, guys. We'll have it shipped right to your door. How about Hill Hill, says Joseph. Let's see what Willie comes with on the break here. He broke pretty heavy. He doesn't usually do that for just this reason. You don't want to open them wide open. Looks like he's trying to run low ball, but he ran in trouble already. The combination in the side is very, very tough. Saw recent Thumper owner just made a sweet little like ball width jump shot over there on table 2. Chad Deck. Looks like he's called the 6 into this bottom left. How much room does he have here? Not much. He overcut it by a lot. Ball in hand for Willie to try to close this out. Let's see what Willie can do here. I think probably leave the 9 there for insurance if he needs to, which is something Willie likes to do. That combination up there near the top right doesn't look like too much of an issue. He's just looking at where he could get on the 9 if he wants to leave it there. If he doesn't like getting on it later, then he would shoot it now, but he usually likes to leave balls like that for insurance, just in case he doesn't get out. That way he's still blocking the 3. Flicks it a little, and he's okay here. He's perfect on the 14. Might see him try to get on the 9 next, or we might see him leave the 9 to get on the 8. The 8 will go in the top right once he clears all those balls. It might even go in the top left by the 6 ball. Let's see what kind of angle he's looking at on this 14. Looks to be a little bit straight, maybe a hair of angle. He's going to be sure here. He doesn't want this going hill-hill. He's going to play the combo. Could play the 9 here. He's not bad on the 9. He hasn't gone over and looked at it yet, but he will. He's got to cut this quite a bit to make the combo, but he should be okay. Oh, he overcut it. He overcut it, and a chance for Vern to get this to hill-hill.
That's all I got for you.
Trying to land behind this 3, but he overhit it and scratched. Oh, I think we'll see Willie clean it up now. Does the 8 go by the 7? That'll be the question now. Looks like he's going to nudge the 8. He nudged the 7, so that's not a bad shot. This way, the 8 goes quite a bit easier. So I don't mind that choice, but he's got a bit of a tester here. The combination isn't that easy into that top right corner. The cut in the side, you lose the cue ball a little bit here. Might have to hit the cut in the side with some left siding. Try to use the 2 to stop the cue ball. That's what he did. Oh, he hit it nice. He hit it thinner than he wanted. He was trying to use the 2 there. That's why he threw his hand up in the air. And he's landed okay here, but he's sort of on the wrong side of the ball. So if the 8 passes the 1, he won't bother going in off the 1. If the 8 doesn't pass, he might need to go in off. Just to open the pocket for the 8. He's going to have to shoot in the same pocket, judging by the angle he has here. Got to watch the 6 doesn't come into play. Which it doesn't. He's hit it well. He'd rather not be shooting over the 6, but being left-handed will help him a little bit here. That's good, and the crowd goes wild. Willie Lopez with the 5-3 win over Vern Smith. Flash up a quick ad here, then we're going to shut down and restart. We got a great match coming up next, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you go to our Facebook page, click the like button, head on over to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe there. That way you get notified every time we go live. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, guys. Maybe a little less, maybe like 2 minutes. Don't go far.